We have some news coming in. India today has accessed the release order copy in the Bhatinda court on Amritpal Singh, Tufan Lapreet Singh. Release order says Tufan not involved in present case, Tufan not present at the time of the offence. DSP doesn't want Tufan's custody is what is being said in the order. That is now given in the form of a release that is coming for the aid of Amritpal Singh, Lapreet Tufan. He is going to be released after the Ajnala court order. We have accessed that order. That reads as the following. It says Tufan was not present, in fact, at the time of the offence, and the DSP doesn't want Tufan's custody. This is self-proclaimed Khalistani leader Amritpal Singh's close aide Lapreet Tufan, who was arrested previously in abduction charges, is going to be released after the order of the Ajnala court, where the judicial magistrate has pronounced the order, saying that at the time when the clashes took place, Lapreet was not even present and that the DSP doesn't want Tufan's custody. Remember, Amritpal and his close associates, Khalistanis, clashed with the police, broke barricades, storming the police station to demand scrapping of kidnapping charges against Singh's aide. Cops were injured, many of them, and a police vehicle was also damaged in the clashes that we had seen. The Punjab government gave in essentially to Amritpal's demand, agreed to release Tufan Singh, and we're getting you all the details of the order copy. DSP doesn't want Tufan's custody. At a time when this took place, Lapreet was not at the site. Kamaljeet has more details. Kamal, Lapreet not at the site where the clashes took place. Also, in terms of the law and order situation, you're telling us heavy police was deployed outside the police station to maintain law and order. Get us a sense of what do you really see around you right now?
Well, definitely. What was said in the court today by DSP Sanjeev and what has also been given in that particular copy itself states very clearly that Lapreet Tufan wasn't there. That means he was present in Bhatinda, not in Ajnala, where the incident of beating, kidnapping took place. But clearly, we are outside the Amritsar Central Jail. This is where all action is expected to shift in a couple of hours from now, because he's expected to be released, and we do expect the self-styled preacher Amritpal to be here. But what has happened is that sort of evidence which has been put forth and which has been agreed upon, and we've been speaking to the SSP throughout the day, and he has said, yes, we've taken note of the evidence and this has been produced before the court, after which the release order, the discharge order has now been given by the court, by the district magistrate in Ajnala. And yes, going by the merits of the case, questions still being raised as to why this case was booked if the investigation did not show. But they're saying this is a matter of investigation, and perhaps even after this discharge order there would be, because remember there was violence which ensued. We know that the DGP Gaurav Yadav is expected to address the press at around 5 o'clock. But majority is what Punjab police is looking at is how they've managed to diffuse the situation. There could have been a further escalation of violence. We know that 5 policemen were injured. One of them is their SP. So yes, questions now being raised about Punjab police as to where the investigation really lies and whether they will book Amritpal or his supporters for the violence which happened yesterday, in which injuries were both to the protesters as well as to the cops.
Right, Kamal, I'm going to thank you for the moment.